Welcome to Beyond the Velvet Rope, where ambition meets access. I'm your host, Neal Oates Jr., best-selling author, keynote speaker, and executive business growth coach. If you're a service-based entrepreneur, executive, or minority business owner who's ready to attract affluent clients, elevate your positioning, and turn your authority into affluence, you're in the right place. Each episode, we break down how affluent people think, decide, and buy. And we give you the strategies, stories, and systems that move you from general admission to VIP in your market. For links to my book, my website, and other resources mentioned in this episode, be sure to check the show notes. Now, let's step beyond the velvet rope. Most people believe success belongs to the smartest, the luckiest, the most talented, or the most connected. But affluence, true affluence, belongs to the most resilient. Not the strongest, not the loudest, not the most gifted, but the one who refuses to break when everyone else bends. Resilience is a principle most people misunderstand. They confuse endurance with resilience. They think resilience is simply surviving hardships. But affluent leaders understand a deeper truth. Resilience is not the ability to suffer. Resilience is the discipline to stay aligned, to stay grounded, to stay focused, to stay committed, and to stay excellent, regardless of pressure, distraction, or season. Your capacity determines your currency, and your mindset determines your capacity. Let's talk about what real resilience looks like for those pursuing an affluent life. As you rise, the pressure rises with you. More responsibility, more visibility, more expectations, more voices, more opportunities, and more consequences. People assume affluence makes life easier, but the truth is, the higher you climb, the less room you have for emotional instability, mental fragility, or inconsistency. Affluent individuals are not exempt from challenges. They're simply equipped to manage them at a higher level. They build internal strength that matches their external success because they know you cannot live an elevated life from a fragile spirit. You cannot build large things with a breaking point that is too small. There are 3 types of resilience, and affluent leaders excel at all 3. Number 1, emotional resilience. This is the ability to remain stable when emotions are unstable, to feel deeply but not be driven by what you feel. Emotional resilience allows you to make decisions based on perspective, not pressure. It protects your leadership. It protects your relationships. It protects your reputations. Number 2, mental resilience. This is your ability to think clearly in chaos, to stay committed to strategy when distractions appear, to operate with discipline when excuses feel valid. Mental resilience gives you stability. It allows you to sustain momentum, and it creates consistency, the currency of affluence. And then number 3, identity resilience. This is the deepest level. Identity resilience means you refuse to shrink, doubt yourself, or disqualify yourself, no matter what comes against you. It's the ability to remain who you are becoming even when circumstances try to pull you back to who you were. Affluence requires identity strength because people follow certainty. People invest in certainty. People trust certainty. And certainty comes from resilience. Resilience isn't revealed in moments of success. It's revealed when life hits you. There are 5 challenges that break most people. They personalize setbacks. They take failure as final instead of feedback. They run from discomfort instead of embracing growth. They collapse under pressure instead of adjusting under pressure. And they get distracted easily and lose momentum quickly. Affluent leaders respond differently. They learn from setbacks. They extract wisdom from failure. They use discomfort as a signal for expansion. They treat pressure as preparation. And they protect their focus like an asset. Challenges don't break them, they build them. So let's look at the myth of toughing it out. Many people believe resilience is a grind, a push through the pain mentality, a don't let them see you sweat attitude. But this is not resilience. This is survival. Survival has no strategy. Affluent resilience is not about being tough. It's about being trained. It's built through routines, discipline, boundaries, clarity, emotional intelligence, perspective, rest, reflection, accountability. I know that's a lot. Resilience isn't what you do in the storm. It's what you built before the storm. So let's look at how affluent leaders reinforce resilience daily. They create margin. An overwhelmed life is a vulnerable life. Affluent individuals create space to think, to breathe, to evaluate, to recalibrate. Margin protects resilience. They invest in recovery, not just productivity. Rest is not a reward. It is a requirement, ladies and gentlemen. Recovery is a part of resilience. Reflection is a part of resilience. Replenishment is a part of resilience. Third, they surround themselves with strength. Your environment can break you or build you. Affluent leaders position themselves around people who expand their capacity, not drain it. They choose circles that reinforce identity, discipline, and excellence. Fourth, they honor their standards during difficult seasons. Most people lower their standards when life gets hard. Affluent leaders reinforce theirs because the standard is what protects the identity, and the identity protects the success. And then lastly, they practice perspective. Nothing destroys resilience faster than distorted thinking. Affluent individuals are skilled at reframing situations, seeing opportunities in challenges, and maintaining clarity when others collapse. Perspective is the anchor of resilience. So let's look for some signs that it's time to strengthen your resilience. If any of these resonate, it's your signal for growth. You're easily distracted. You're frequently overwhelmed. You're irritable or impatient. You procrastinate on important decisions. You shut down when facing uncertainty. You bounce between motivation and burnout, or you second guess yourself more than you trust yourself. These are not personality traits. They are symptoms of underdeveloped resilience. And the good news is, resilience can be rebuilt, reinforced, and reactivated. When you look at the most successful people on the planet, you will find two stories: the challenge that should have stopped them and the resilience that didn't let it. Affluent people do not live easier lives. Their lives just require stronger systems, clearer boundaries, and deeper internal stability. Resilience is a multiplier. It multiplies your capacity, your consistency, and your currency, because the world rewards those who keep going, those who keep building, those who keep showing up with strength, clarity, and excellence. Your resilience is the quiet force that holds everything together. And the stronger it becomes, the more unstoppable you become. If you want to build an affluent life, you must build an affluent level of resilience. Not emotional toughness, not mental hardness, true resilience. The type that creates calm in chaos, clarity in pressure, and confidence in uncertainty. You can start building it with the exercises and reflections inside of the Affluent Negroes. They will help you identify your triggers, strengthen your thinking, and raise your internal capacity. And if you're ready to reinforce your resilience at the highest level, if you want the coaching, structure, and accountability that wealth leaders invest in, schedule a strategy discovery session today, because the next version of your life requires the next version of your resilience. And I know you're ready to build it. So I'll see you in the next video. But before we go, I want to remind you that I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace. Thank you for listening to Beyond the Velvet Rope. I appreciate you investing your time, your attention, and your energy into leveling up your life and business. If today's episode helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and make sure you follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. For more tools on how to help you attract elite clients and build a business that belongs on the other side of the velvet rope, check out the show notes. You'll find my book, my website, and additional resources to go even deeper on this journey. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you, or you see me, don't be average, be world-renowned. Peace.